Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Lucinda Ferguson Art Department opening right up. Right, so I'm going to way out to the art studio. As we know, that was number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and this is number 5. So I'm moving on to the damage type thing. Right. So I'm going to, there's elements of this I like the bluey sort of dark, very dark sky, nighttime sky. I was thinking yesterday that I'd maybe do it in sections. I was getting a bit more intricate with the paper, use the paper more, cutting out. So that's what I'm planning on doing now. So I think we'll stick with this. Well, I did also think about taking a shot from one of my videos. The video that was there, maybe getting it from behind, you know, the mini. But I think we'll do another one sort of roughly, probably off this, I think. Probably start off by doing the sky in the background and then maybe try and separate them all and then piece them together somehow more than what I've done in the past. So thanks for joining. We're going to go and have a look, catch up. We'll just do a quick bit of drawing before 12 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now, but it's 11:30. It'll probably just be a case of getting the paper ready. Yeah, so here I went in there and forgot this. So I had to go back and get it. We've got heating on here all the time, but I don't know how efficient it's going to turn out. It's at 16 degrees because I can't afford anything to get, curl up or anything like that. So I'll just get the paper sorted out. I mean, I've got plenty of paper, it's not a problem, you know, and the time, I've got time as well, you know, well, obviously, I've got time, but, so, I've just been mentally affected by watching Tutti Frutti, Robbie Coltrane. It's all the feelings about my own experience of that time, and I actually was in Bucky as well, in Aberdeenshire, and so all these memories, and coming from a family that's from central Scotland, all the contrast with behaviour and everything like that, and the different things about it. Not really nothing to do with where you come from, it's more to do with just the time, you know, the 1980s. Where you come from is slightly relevant, but God, it's like the behaviours and the drink and the... At that time it was, you know, I don't want to mention another one, but the tragedy of it all, and it was encapsulated in that. The BBC would never do nothing like that now, because they're so useless now, they're fannies now, aren't they? They would never do anything like that now. Absolute fannies now. I wouldn't even waste my time looking at the BBC. You just know it's just fake shit. That's real humanity. You know, tragic people. Real tragic people trying to just get by in life and everything. Right, okay, stop going about that. Right, you're here to do this, not that. Jesus Christ. Right, oh hell. Right, this is your border. The border. This is the border. So, you know, trying to... It's a very niche market I'm in here doing this. You know, and there is somebody who keeps asking me what I'm doing, and you know, the temptation for me is not to bother, you know, go and do other stuff, but nobody's going to remember me for aluminium tins, are they? Or scrap or all sorts of shit. They'll remember it well. So that's really the incentive to do this, is to produce something worthwhile. But at the end of the day, we're all doomed really. So somebody that likes it. It's not exactly. When you think about what needs must, then there's So that'll do the now, eh? Right, we'll get. Hang on, I'll get you. So we'll find the image. Been messing about with a stupid laptop. Or maybe it's me that's stupid. So I'm gonna. Well, I might as well try and do the clock. Let's try and see. I mean, look at all the damage in there. It's hard to see it in the mini. So why don't I start by doing the clock? I lost my shit and threw that over there because I was having problems with the laptop. So, putting the mini up on top of the clock. So I'm thinking about the next step is going to be I need to make up more paper. I'm going to get quite brave this time, so I'm going to cut that out. So I need to make up, and I'm thinking about cutting out for the wheels, and maybe try and get the wheels more detailed, keep them more, and then, so basically you're going to have like 3, or what about the no entry sign? Where are you putting that? You could actually put that there, no entry sign, or there. How would that look? It's all a bit weird, isn't it? So here we are back in the studio. Well, I'm back in the studio, and it's actually a bit complicated what I'm starting to think here. So so I'm thinking about cutting out these wheels, and I think, well, that would have them behind, but they're actually in front, aren't they? Because they're going to be in front of the clock, as in the cars on top of the clock. Is it behind it? Is it on top of it? I think it'd look better if it was on top of it, wouldn't it? So therefore, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, so we've got a bit of the drama. That's actually quite blue, that sign, actually. Hands are getting messy, as you can imagine. Yeah, so how's that going to work? I think that's going to be quite dramatic. So we'll cut the wheels out. The wheels are bigger than they need to be, but then that'll add to a bit of excitement, won't it? Yeah. So that's kind of. I've actually got a meeting soon, so I'm gonna have to give up on this just now. It's a shame. Once I get started on things, I like to keep going. I think this is going to probably be a more colourful edition. Yeah. Hello. Right, what's initial impressions? Okay then, a complete and utter mess. Okay, what are you going to do with that bit there? Well, that should be grey. What are you going to do with that bit there? Well, that's white. Right, so what's the plan now? Let's do the house, the hotel. Let's do it. Just try to be a bit more abstract with it, rather than being all fussy about what it looks like. I seem to be getting a bit more definition with probably the outline of the windows. I saw putting that blue, try to get that blue tinge across it, and imagining the blue lights. The blue lights are everywhere, so we could put some blue in the everywhere. Aye. It's hard to know how much detail to put in some of it. You'll end up detracting from the image. So now I'm going to try out this idea that I would go for, but it needs to be the top area, and we're going to cut it and fit it. It needs a bit of thinking. As long as it's just the area that. So we're going for that area up there. Really, I've sort of covered it, I think. Yeah, and that bit there needs to be white. That bit there, white, pure white. I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna. So I've got this sign to do as well, haven't I? Black. Oh, there was that tree as well. I'm going to do the tree. Shall we do? Maybe we should do the tree. And that's really, really dark, isn't it? Oh yes. So that's going to be behind the hotel. Really dark. Really, 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 really dark. So that. I have to think about this. So I'm going to cut that, but I've also got to cut the. So we're going to need another bit of paper for the white. White. So put that bit behind. So we'll cut that out, fit that on top. So we either cut the tree out, ignore the tree, forget about it, or draw it in there. I think we could draw it in there. It's going to be quite vague anyway, but it is an outline in the dark. So cut that out and then fit that. That goes in first. That sits on top. So that sits on top. So what about the? So you need another bit of paper. So you need to cut. I need to cut that out and cut another white bit of paper. So we're cutting the top part of that out and keeping the bottom bit. Right? And we need to cut that corner out as well. And then we replace that. So if we keep it all this size, it's size, right? If we keep it all that size, then it shouldn't move and it should stay where it's supposed to be. So I think I might have to go in now because we're going out at 6 o'clock and it's coming up for 5 o'clock. So ugh. Do I have time to do this? No, not really. No. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Do I know what I'm doing? Like here I do. So this bit here, it's not needed anymore. Yes. So what we've got to do is we've got to cut up here. Yeah, people are people. Yeah, people, the self. Right, so. Not really going to need them. This is brave what I'm doing because I'm cutting it all up. I don't even know if it's going to work. Don't even know if it's going to work. But we need this bit. Can't cut this. We need this bit here. I need this bit around the sun. Do we need this bit here to cut this? I think so. Right, so this bit here, I'm not sure if I've got this through properly. You know, I might be making an arse of this. I might be. I should have went in and washed my hands. No, we don't. So it takes that layer of paper off sometimes. Like in this occasion it has. Right, so the plan is oh shit, the back. Plan is to am I rushing this? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm rushing this. I've got a bit of a feeling that I am. Because I'm going out. Is that why you're rushing this? I was going to do the wheels as well, wasn't I? Oh aye. So what the plan was, or is, was to have an effect so that it'd be like something like this. So people do things for their own gratification, don't they? That's what makes people tick, eh? And I think if you watch Tutti Frutti, you'll see plenty of that in there. Plenty of it. Right. Let's see, it's a little bit cut there. A little bit just hanging on. Why they called it Tutti Frutti? They were sort of rockers, weren't they? They were rockers. So the plan is, so then what you do with that is you then lay that on top of, I need another bit of paper which I've already prepared. So you might think you spent ages doing that and you just went cut it all up. So you can take this one off. So that's the sky. Stick that there. And this is the one. So we're working off a template all the time. Right, so that's there. Right. So what we need is a pencil. One that's not. You don't need to put a pencil mark on that. Fortunately, it shouldn't have actually penciled that, because you're going to see that, aren't you? You're not going to see that because the border, that's where the border is, so you're not going to see that, right? So what we do is we do this. That's for the, so you also need to, you don't need to cut that because that is white, you don't need to do anything with that, you're not doing anything. You need to do this because you're writing Western Arms in there, and you need to going to be brave. Are you going to be brave, punk? Oh, you've done it too close. I can see that right now. But the good news is, this is pencil. So, right. Don't mess about that too much. So like, it is sort of Western theme, you know, like the topography. The topography, oh my god. I did a course at college and I chucked out of it. That was graphic art. I must be nuts doing it like this. Must be off my freaking head. Why would you do it like this? Still haven't done the wheels yet. So basically, so they go on top of that. How's that going to work out? I don't think I've totally thought this through. But the border of that border's going to hide that, you know, that cut bit there. Q code. So really, you just got to do the wheels and that's it, I think. Unless we're going to do any more to it. You never did the tree, did you? The tree, the tree, the tree, the tree. So we need the wheels. So the wheels would be this. So you cut the wheels out. Why are you doing that? Does that really matter? I'm not going to cut the wheels out. We'll just draw them in. Just draw the wheels in. Oh, for God's sake. Hey. Just draw them in. Draw them in. hope this thing's going to stay together in there behind the frame. But then, of course, if it doesn't, that's when you'd use, you know. That's when you'd use glue. Alright, so I'm going to do the wheels and what else was it? The tree. I'm going to do the tree. So the tree. The tree. See what I can do with this. Tree. Let's do the tree. Do it. There's the tree. How easy was that? I've got an idea. Why don't we just use pen to do the wheels? Excellent idea. Just use pen. Pen. Pen, pen, pen. Pen. Bear in mind the Sharpie ink does get splattered when you put hairspray on it. If you're planning on putting any more hairspray on here. Sometimes you have to guess when you're doing, you can't even see the wheel, you know. When you're drawing it and you can't even freaking see it, you know. Alright. Right, bit more orange in the bonnet. A bit more orange. Because it'll spread it, look. So try not to spray it directly onto the wheels then, if you know that information. Where are we going to sign it? Oh, sign it in that corner. Sign it down there. Right, the only problem is my hands are a bit mini. Let's go for it. Let's go for it! Am I going to go and wash my hands? Well, I think I better. Otherwise it's liable to get damaged. Yeah, so hang on. Hang on there. I mean, this is it. Going to have to try and... I'm not expecting this to go perfectly. I'm not even expecting it to be... I think I might revert back to just getting back to just straightforward drawing. Let's fancy carry on. Some of it's came out there, look. Is that because it's not quite dry? What I'm saying is it's kind of spilled off the edge there. Yes! Well, just a bit. So, lovely blue there. Right, so then we put this on there. Did we use a bit of tape to hold it down? No, not really, because it might land up not being exactly... Well, it could actually. It might end up not being exactly in the right place. But we could just put a tiny bit of tape like this right in the edge. And that can come off again. On each edge. like that, right? So then, right, so the signing, let's hope I've got this right. There's no mistakes with this. Wow. So the signing, I was going to put the signature down there. I don't even know if it's going to be any good. I don't think the no entry signs worked as well as it would have done. Right, so what I'll do is, this is the border, put that on. Well, look, we still need to cut a bit off that. Aye, right, the line, that line there has been caused by that border's within that border. That's the thing I was getting at there. Does that matter? Does that matter? No, I'll just leave that, eh? That line, it's like, what would it be like without that? I don't know. Don't really know. So, that's my signature. Right, oh! So we need this. See, there's still got that bit of paper there, that could have come in handy somehow. See, if that really bothered me, that line. See that line there? No, you can hardly see it. That line, if I wanted to do away with that, I could have used that bit of paper. Let's just go on with it and get it in the frame and see what it's going to look like. Just fanning around with this too much for my liking. Wow. Wow. So how are you going to hold that in place then? What's going to stop that from moving? Well, you're going to put a bit of tape on either side. Right. Going with the template. So it fits on like that. And then just one down here. That'll do it. Right, so now this, alright, you still need to cut this. It's a bit you've missed. This cutting. It sort of lands up just on the edge of these ring binder things. Oh aye. Right, so how are we getting on? Nae bad. Oh aye. Right, so the plan is, God only knows. Why do you make life so difficult? Oh, there's a problem there, you can see that. How did that happen? You can hardly see it though. You can hardly see it. It's a line where that paper changes. I kind of thought something like that might happen. Yeah, but unfortunately. It's fucking wrong way around. The thing for hanging it up is on this side. Fuck's sake. Trust you. I've no idea. All this technical stuff, it's probably not going to be that fucking good. All this fancy stuff. All the fancy behaviour. Something will probably moved, I bet you. I bet you something's moved. I bet you. That doesn't look like it has. Right, we'll put the tabs back, and we can always take it back out again if I'm not happy with it. So let's just put them all back, fuck it. And I could open all these up again, and then, you know, do things to them. Hey! The great reveal. Fucking hell. It's a bit nuts, isn't it? Oh, God knows. Right, so I hope you enjoyed watching this. Well, we could take it in the house. We'll take it in and put it with our ones, and then we'll finish. Okay, we'll be able to stand back and go ooh ah and ooh ah ah. What's it look like in the? Well, the sun's going down. The sun is going down. So there's a couple of little issues with it, like that blue over there, and I'm not sure about the no entry sign with half of it missing. It's certainly abstracted it up, isn't it? That's what you want when you're doing that, or do things that are weird, you know. And what does that mean? You know, the no entry sign on the left, and obviously because the white bit, it's unusual. Maybe I could have put, say, like a red bit going right down there, and then it might have made sense. It doesn't make any sense, but then that makes it interesting. I've just realised I forgot something, but can be easily added. Is it's quite important as well. It's the red and white tape. And the police. Oh, you see, I seen it right there. And I'm going, what? I don't even think it's not necessarily better. It's just different. You know, it's not necessarily. It's just different. Wow. God. Oh my God. And what my plan is to get all them. I'm going to get all them put up in this room. So let's have a look. See, that's yesterday's attempt, and that's today's attempt. Oh God. I really don't know. I think the sky's pretty cool with that sort of dark, that brown, no, not brown, the blue, black darkness. But I mean, is it really any better than that one? I don't think so. Cutting it out is probably cutting it out like that's probably more trouble than it's worth, eh? So what I'll do tomorrow is open it up and put the thing going right across there. It's actually quite easy to do that. And then we'll put one so like across there, another one right down there. It's not going to be difficult. Right, so thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. And then if I I'll start putting them up on the wall. Then we'll be able to see them. Oh, you're getting dangerous now. That is dangerous, putting that up there like that. Oh aye. You cannot do that. It's going to fall off. So we can see them all, you know. So basically we'll start from the beginning. 1, God, 2. Was that 3? Yeah, 3. I think that was the best mini. 4, 5, and 6. Thanks for watching. Bye. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.